State Horse Pulling Association is about 50 years old. They have over 400 members. And again, we're glad to have them here today with their machines so we can put on this pole. It's a pole that you don't see a lot in New England, but you do see this a lot in the Midwest and down south. Like in Florida, they do a lot of poles in the winter. This machine pole. So it makes it great for the drivers, where the driver will come on and sit on the seat, and their helper will transfer the reins over to the driver, and they will drive the horses. This machine, let me give you a little background about the machine. It was right after, around World War I, during the height, the peak of the draft horse industry, where money was short, and the farmers, they draft horse to be used as their prime source of farm power. In the 1920s, about 100 years ago, Professor Collins at Iowa State College, he worked to find a way to test the efficiency of plowing horses.
Oh, did you really? You're retarded.
It's called the
He's trying to identify a way to measure what a good farm team could be expected to pull on a daily basis. This information was to help the farmer better manage his available horsepower. So he built several machines in different soil conditions. And then what he did was he decided to have some pulling contests at various fairs and horse shows. Again, just a reminder for all the drivers, there's a Teamster meeting going on right now for this class. Very important for you to be there. So the information the professor was looking for was to help him understand the importance of proper training, feeding, muscle conditioning, and proper gear, collar and harness. With the fitting of the collar being most important. So this machine works a little differently than what you traditionally see. Professor Collins, he knew that the force that was required to move a load varied because of the surface. And because the force needed to start, a load is much greater than that required to keep it moving. It reminds me when I go to pull the blue tarp full of leaves, it's hard to get it moving and then it breaks free and goes. I won't repeat that again. So the dynometer machine was born. So what this is, the dyno has changeable weights that are set on a vertical track. And when the team pulls, you see the weights will move according to the strength of the team. The machine, it requires the same tractive, the same resistance pull to start as to keep it in motion.
We miss you, Stacy.
So to keep the load constant, some resistance to the forward motion is needed. You'll see as the weight gets heavier, they'll put the skid plate under the front wheel. The Freightliner has a hydraulic pump and a power takeoff. When the load breaks, the valve will open and the weights will rise with steady pressure. The horses, they'll start to tire or back off, the weights will start to drop down. And the valve will start closing. So how this class works, we've got 15 teams that'll be coming in round robin. They get 3 tries to pull the load out 27.5 feet. It's a no-touch pull. They need to take it out in one pull. Each round will have increased weight.
There's 15 pair in this class. They
The
haven't
first
started
pull, they
yet.
have
They're
3
having a
minutes.
driver's
Time
meeting.
starts when we call your name. If they stay on for their second pull, they have 1 minute to make the pull, stay on, or unhitch and rehitch, or pass. If they pass, Or if they don't cross, they'll go back of the line and we'll come back in for their third hitch, which they have 3 minutes. On that third hitch, they can set the load back to the starting line or pull it from where it is. Our 2 judges will be making the calls. Got Doug Smith, who will be on the back of the machine.
Dessert
And
treat
we
for
have the truck
Halloween for
driver
Kennedy
as
to
well.
make. And we found one, but then he decided to watch my
The
phone.
helpers must stay behind the beaker. The team that exerts the most power, pulls the most weight and distance will win. The lines are 18 feet apart, and you stay within the lines. If a hook is on or over the rope, it counts as an unmeasured hitch, and again, our judges will be watching that.
You're welcome, James. You're welcome, Sherry.
If it weren't milk, it wouldn't have been that loud. Where do you see it? On the top of it? Can't read the number. It says 18.2. No, but what's the number? 28. 28. I wonder if that's a hooker pass code. So I think there's so many pair that need a hook like this little pass. Like, I think that's a thing. I think it has to be so many pair. See how packed it is on the back? That was me last year. Second row, holding it up above everybody's head. Well, I went over to get food and it was fine. I come back over and my place was right. Where the fuck did these people have? That's why I wanted to get up here early.
So in any pulling class, elimination pull like this, the first few loads are what we call warm-up loads. The teamsters have the option of going on this load or tasseling. So we're finding out what they're doing right now so we can be efficient, getting the horses coming through. We're ready to start in
Cumberland, Maine,
2 minutes.
James. Pulling on the truck today. That is James. Yes. That is his brother, though. He runs the New York track. He's the Oh, really? Yeah. So he brought the track.
That was self-completed.
Gotcha. So I'm so excited for the roundup. I just I'll be so excited. I just sent it out to Darby. Yeah, about the sweatshirt. I just sent it to Darby. She's like, wow, get me on the couch. Perfect. They want
you're asking him too many questions. I can't even focus.
All right, I think we're ready to get started. Everybody, I'll introduce you to the teams as they come in and where they're from. Give them a warm welcome when they enter the ring while they're pulling. Just ask for you to be quiet. When you say go, go, it can sound like whoa, and the horses may stop. We have some teams passing on this first load of 2,800. It's not like 2,800 on a drag, it's like pulling 2,800 out of a hole. First team coming in on this is Pollock and Hubbard with Corey Dryden, Bob and Trigger. Trow family on deck. Coming in on this load, we will have Pollock and Hubbard with Bob and Trigger, Trow family, Robin Daniels, Laird Construction, James Tinu, Jeff Pollock, Kelly and Roy, and Pollock and Hubbard. All right, you guys, the team coming in now is Pollock and Hubbard. Pollocks are all the way here from Prince Edward Island. They got here right before the hurricane hit, so let's give them a big round of applause. Making it Cumberland. Team Bob and Trigger, Trow family on deck. Nice job, Corey. To the low 27 and a half feet, 2,800. So we will go to the next round. Next is the Trow family from Atrin, New Hampshire, with Duke and Abe, Robin Daniels on deck. Construction on deck.
This is the 3,400-pound class. There's 15 teams.
All right. Let's give a warm welcome to the Robin Daniels team from Nova Scotia. And Prince and Randy. We're wicked happy. This is the first year the Canadians have been back to Cumberland since COVID, so awesome. We've got a lot of them here for the fair this week. Larrabee Construction on deck. James comes here every year. We've seen his family from infants growing up. His son Dean, who is 7 years old, is going to be driving. There we go. Let's give Dean a round of applause. Woo-hoo! So very important to be quiet because we want the horses to hear Dean's voice. Jeff Pollock with his team, Duke and Bill, Kelly and Roy on deck.
She will. Are you scared?
Jeff Pollock from Prince Edward Island with Duke and Bill.
Stuck together, buddy.
How is it stuck?
You want some? The butter on it. No, easy. You can pick that thing.
Jeff. So 2 more teams on this load. Coming in next will be Kelly and Roy. Pollock and Hubbard on deck, and Dean and Chip. Sean and Kelly doing the drive. Got one more team on this load. Coming in next is Pollock and Hubbard. I believe Cody Jeanette is doing the driving. That's round one. We're going to add more weight. The teams will all come on this round. Once we get the Freightliner set, we'll be ready for Pollock and Hubbard with Barney. Craig Moss on deck. The new load is 3,000 pounds. And the way this resistance pull works, that's like having almost 20-ton rolling on a hay wagon. Because the resistance pull is 3,000. It's not like pulling 3,000 across the drag, it's like pulling it out of a hole. So you can see on the tag they have on the top of the weights, 3,000 pounds, or converts to 19 and a half rolling ton. We're all ready for the first team, Pollock and Hubbard, with Corey Pollock driving from Prince Edward Island, with Prince and Barney. Craig Boss on deck. You get 3 tries to pull the load out, 27 and a half feet to advance to the next round. 15 teams here today. Pollock and Hubbard, with Prince and Barney. Craig on deck with Gordy and Cashew. Nice job. Thanks for giving the applause, guys. We appreciate it. Next is Craig Moss. He's from Sanbornville, New Hampshire, with Gordy and Cashew. R&R Windows on deck.
Who's driving, Scott?
I knew it was going to happen at some point.
He just said nice shirt. They had the same shirt.
Yeah.
Coming next is the R&R Windows team from East Hampton, Massachusetts, with Tony and Don. Stephen Fabini on deck with Shorty and Rob. Just a reminder, when the teams are pulling, if you can be quiet, Once you hear the whistle blow, you can let out your cheers.
This is the first time they've done anything for a truck. I don't think they've ever done it. Even booking. Because Farron said that the judge
You hear the whistle blow and then let out your cheers. Thank you. R&R Windows from East Hampton. This is Mike Kirkpatrick.
That's used to have his hand in blow. It's his fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike's bringing the team in. That was Roger Fulton doing the driving.
They're still hollering on there.
Coming in next is the Stevens and Beatty team. Shorty and Rock. Pollock and Hubbard on deck.
Jake's still.
Shy Stevens doing the driving. Pollock and Hubbard on deck. Before the trigger. Nice job, Shy. Reset the gray line for 27.5 foot pole, so they don't see 27.5 feet in front of them. So they're getting back. This is Paul Hubbard team from Prince Edward Island, Corey Drive, Charles family on deck. Nice job, Corey. Coming in next is the Trout family. They're from Atrin, New Hampshire with Duke and Abe. Todd Daniels on deck. construction on deck. This is a 27.5-foot machine pole. It's a resistant, tractive style pole. It's invented, created by a professor at Iowa State College in the 1920s.
Watching him on the Big E the other day, I'm laughing at work.
Trying to understand what the horsepower available is for a farmer, the different soil conditions.
Kennedy sent a picture to Scott. She had one of her screens up.
Dyno machine with Todd Daniels. All the way here from Nova Scotia. Larrabee Construction on deck. Good job, Todd. Next team coming in will be Larrabee Construction, from Hollis, Maine, Bert and Shorty. Stevens and Beatty on deck.
He doesn't like his skin. She cuts his poop out. She was short enough and she can I said, now I know what to put in my
Taking it all the way now. Larrabee Construction, Hollis, Maine. Coming in next, first time on the dyno is Stevens and Beatty team, Buck and Sam. Great boss on deck.
It's a mom thing. You hear exactly what you're not supposed to. Oh, Shy's not even having anybody driving in. He's just going to do it. No, Wally's driving. I didn't even see Wally.
I only took the lazy one.
Hi, Uncle. Do you know them? Grayson? That's Shy. Oh.
Nice job. Buck and Sam. Coming in next is Craig Moss with Elliot and Jason.
It's almost like you know all of them.
Pollock and Hubbard on deck with Tony and Tony.
Dad tries to ignore you, but you just keep yelling.
Hey, careful, there's people. Silly.
How is your Nashville hot? Hot? Uh-oh. Who's that, Grayson?
we set the Freightliner. That's a great awesome team. Coming in next will be Colin Howard from Prince Edward Island and Tony, their first time on the machine today. James Tinue on deck.
Don't get Sissy, that was all you. To make sure he got it all.
Yeah, it's so weird how he does it. He bites it with his teeth and makes the meat right off there.
Kyle Hubbard will be doing a drive. Get James Tinue on deck.
Thanks, James. I will.
Nice job, Kyle. Coming in next, James Tinue, team, Bud and Bob, all the way from Delavan, New York. And this is really cool because his son Dean, who is 7 years old, is at the Marines. That's awesome. Nice job, team. Coming in next is Jeff Pollock from Prince Edward Island, Kelly and Roy on deck.
Access.
Allergic to horses.
Hello? Somebody on the live stream mentioned it. Maybe have somebody watch it. No, block. Alright. Yeah. Bye. Got him on it, James.
Nice job, Jeff. Next is Kelly and Roy, team from Island, New Hampshire. Pollock and Hubbard on deck with Dean and Chip.
We probably should say.
Right.
all the way from Prince Edward Island. They left
Little dear.
2 hours before the storm really hit. You saw the devastation of Prince Edward Island. Everyone in their family is safe. That was hard for them to wanted to be there so bad. They got across that bridge before they shut it down. They was waiting for the good word from home, so we're just really excited to have folks from Canada down here this year. Coming in is the Paul Hubbard team with Cody Jennett driving. Prince Edward Island, Dean and Chip. A resistance pull. Machines by the New York State Horse Pullers Association. They come all the way here from New York. And a big thanks to Bill Dodge Difference for being a sponsor of this class to help us make this happen. So the load will change to 3,200. That 3,200 converts to, you can see on the weight scale, 20.8 rolling tons of weight. With weight on a wagon to roll, it's equivalent to 20.8 rolling ton on a rolling wagon. Load set at 32. We're ready for the first team on this load. Pollock and Hubbard coming in for round 3 with Prince and Barney. Craig Foss on deck. And they have 3 tries to pull the load of 27.5 feet. They can stay hitched on or unhooked for the second try, or they can pass and go to the end of the line. This is Pollock and Hubbard with Prince and Barney.
I thought you'd be down there.
Good job, Corey. Coming in next, Craig Foss team, Gordy and Cashew.
He's now eating
Iron our windows on deck. Craig Kloss coming in, Sanbornville, New Hampshire, R&R on deck. Craig Kloss' team. Next is R&R Windows, Steven Sabidi on deck. Measure 26 feet, 11 inches on his second. He's got one more try. He'll go to the end of the line.
Most people take
Come back in for his third hitch. Coming in next is the Stevens and Beatty team from Connecticut, the Shorty and Draw. Pollock and Hubbard on deck. next will be the follow the cover team, follow the trigger, trial family on deck.
It happens.
Get that out of the way. Thinking about the other side when I got down there.
Set the Freightliner. Next team coming in will be the Trial family. Todd Daniels on deck. Trial family coming next is Todd Daniels. And they're on the way here from Nova Scotia, him and his dad. They arrived yesterday. On deck is Larry Construction.
Even the big Eagles. Nice job, Todd. This is Todd Daniels from Nova Scotia. Prince and Randy. Coming next is Larry Construction from Hollis, Maine. Bert and Shorty. Stevens and Beatty on deck is Buck and Senior.
That's what Susie said. She's like, Mom, you gotta move it slow. And then when my parents, our parents, I want to take pictures and videos, and then I can't turn it on. Yeah. Where are you? Yeah. It's like yesterday when I saw Switzer. I'm like, oh, that's right, that's Switzer Lane.
Away is Daniel Larry from Larry Construction, Hollis, Maine. Next is Stevens and Beatty, up here from Connecticut with Buck and Sam. Greg Foss on deck. Nice job. Here's the meeting team from Connecticut. Coming in next is Craig Foss' team from Sanbornville, New Hampshire with Elliot and Jason. Pollock and Hubbard on deck with Tony and Tony.
I can take some from. Mine here, right? I might make it now.
Nice job. There's Craig's team. We'll bring the freight liner back. We'll be ready for Pollock and Hubbard. Tony and Tony. James Tiku on deck. Nice job, Kyle. With Kyle Hubbard driving Tony and Tony. Coming in next is the James Tiku team from Delaware, New York, with 7-year-old Dean doing the driving.
Puppet just fixed it so it won't die.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Look how excited he is. He's on it. Mounts his seat buckle. Jack gets right up beside him to help. Let's give him a big round of applause. Dean to you, getting it done. Next is Jeff Pollock. Jeff Pollock from Prince Edward Island is coming in next. Ellie and Roy on deck.
It gets so close to the gate, I don't want to go through it.
26 feet, 4 inches on his first. So close. They're going to go 27 and a half feet in one pull to advance to the next round. He's going to pass on his second hitch. Coming in next is Kelly and Roy. Pollock and Hubbard on deck. This is the Kelly and Roy team from Milan, New Hampshire. Fred and Tim. Pollock and Hubbard with Dean and Chip on deck. Job Sean and Sean Kelly. Coming in next is the Pollock and Hubbard team from Prince Edward Island. And then R&R Windows for their third hitch. For the third hitch, they can choose to pull where the machine is or to go back to the starting line.
We went through two.
Hubbard with Cody Jennett doing the driving. Prince Edward Island.
Get there for 8.
I'm gonna take the day off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take the day off. It's right, it's the week before the roundup. Or I could go, depending on what time they're going to leave, they pull from the boat, right? This is the second boat. Any? Yeah. You can write that in the box.
So we got two teams coming back in for their third hitch. They can take it right from that spot or ask to move the machine back to the starting point. First team coming in will be R&R Windows and then Jeff Paul. So R&R, you need to know where you want the brake liner set.
Alright, have Papa fix that.
He wants to bring it all the way back.
Say thank you. Are you Denise?
please be quiet. This is his third hitch.
Trying to figure out. Depending on what time they leave. Is it a night race? I mean, night race. Yeah, so I probably should just take the day off. To go with.
Take a measure. Let's give them a round of applause. R&R Windows from East Hampton, Mass. 25 feet, 3 inches. 2611 on 32. The best coming in now is the Jeff Pollock's team. Jeff, you want it there or set back? Jeff Pollock coming in for his third hitch. Ask the crowd to please be quiet until they're down the floor. Thank you.
And if it's not his, really it's
Oh yeah! Give us a round of applause. All right, we have set a new load. The 3400, now we're ready for Pollock covered, and Princeton Barney, and Craig Boss on deck.
What's the password? What was B21?
Pollock and Hubbard team, and Barney. Great boss on deck. Nice job. Let's give a round of applause. You can see the horse nose on the ribbon club. You take it up 27.5 feet. Advance to the next round. We're on round 4. Coming in next is the Craig Foss team from Sanbornville, New Hampshire with Gordy and Cashew. And they have three tries to take it out 27.5 feet. Come in on one. They don't pull it out that distance. They can stay hitched or unhitched, come back on, or pass. Go to the end of the line, come back in for the third hitch. This is Craig Foss, Stevens and Beatty on deck with Shorty and Rock. Nice job. All right, we'll reset the freight liner. The next team will be Stevens and Beatty from Connecticut with Shy doing the driving, Pollock and Hubbard on deck with Bob and Trigger. Nice job, Shy. All right, coming in next is the Pollock and Hubbard team with Corey Pollock driving. All the way here from Prince Edward Island, Bob and Trigger, the horses. Trial family on deck.
Don't you do it work too?
And we want to thank Bill Dodge Difference. You see their banner down the end of the ring. They're a big sponsor of this class. Help us get the machine here from New York. Thank you to New York State Horse Pullers Association for coming here to Maine so we can put on this event. The only place to go see it is at Cumberland Fair right now in Maine. It's not something common in New England. You see it a lot in New York, Pennsylvania, down south in Florida, Michigan, out west. Nice job, Gordy. Coming in next is the Trial family from Matron, New Hampshire with Duke and Dave. Todd Daniels on deck. job. All right, coming in now is the Todd Daniels team from Nova Scotia with Prince and Randy.
I like the bench.
Larrabee Construction on deck. Nice job, Todd. Coming in next is the Larrabee Construction team from Hollis, Maine with Bert and Shorty. Stevens and Beatty on deck. Larrabee Construction team from Hollis. Stevens and Beatty is coming in next with Buck and Sam. They're out of Connecticut. Craig Foss on deck. Now we still got 14 teams. We're on round 4. 3,400 weight on the vertical weight track. Over 22-ton rolling on the wagon. Stevens and Beatty.
When they're that close, they should have the gate.
Coming right back for his second hitch.
27
Freightliner set. 1 minute will start.
I said they should open that when they're right down there. Well, they're not supposed to run through a gate.
Give him a round of applause and crossing on the second hitch. Coming in next is the Craig Boss team out of Sanbornville, New Hampshire with Elliot and Jason. Pollock and Hubbard on deck with Tony and Tony.
Did he?
I just need one. James, so they need to.
Craig Boss team. Coming next is Pollock and Hubbard with Tony and Tony. James Tingu on deck.
That is a good one too, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, he always. Denise agrees.
Look at him smile.
And on his first. 22-10. 22 feet, 10 inches on his first. He's gonna come back in for a second hitch. Once the brake line is set, we'll start the clock at 1 minute. Aiming to pull 27 and a half feet. His first hitch was 22-10.
No time at all.
He's coming on his second hitch. He's got 1 minute. We have 3 tries to pull the load out. And 1 pull. Hitting on his second. 19 feet, 3 inches on his second. Go to the end of the line, come back for his third hitch. All right, let's give this kid a round of applause. Here he is, all full of energy. His 7-year-old Dean getting ready to drive his dad's team, Bud and Bob. Been here every year from Delavan, New York. Yeah, give him a round of applause. I think they know his voice, James. Coming in next is Jeff Pollock with Duke and Bill, Kelly and Roy on deck.
Denise. Tell Wally change sides.
Huh?
Denise, tell Wally change sides.
Who?
Denise says with who?
In on his first. 18 feet, 7 inches. He's gonna pass on his second. So come back in for his third hitch. At the end of the line, coming in now is Kelly Roll from Milan, New Hampshire. Pollock and Hubbard with Dean and Chip on deck. "24 feet, 5 inches on his first hitch. I'll reset the freight liner. He's gonna come back in for his second hitch. Once the freight liner is set, 1 minute will start. In on his second. 19 feet, 2 inches on his second. Got one more hitch to go to the end of the line. Come back in for that. Next team coming in is Pollock and Hubbard with Dean and Chip. Then we have Pollock and Hubbard with Tony coming back in for their third hitch. They're on deck. So next is Pollock and Hubbard with Dean and Chip.
Someone's gonna have to get you another pair for Christmas. Those are gonna be too small. You want me to buy you some hay news for school?
Wow, yeah, good luck in there. Nice job. There's Cody Jennett. He's gonna take that and say good enough. Let's give him a round of applause. Awesome. All right, we got coming back for the third hitch is the Pollock and Hubbard team with Tony and Tony. This will be the third try. Take this out 27.5 feet. Third hitch. Yep, so Pollock and Hubbard, Kyle, do you want us to reset the drag or leave it where it is? Reset it. All right, again, this is we got two teams coming back in for the third hitch. Actually, three teams we have coming back in, so we just ask the crowd to be quiet. Their last attempt to take this out 27.5 feet. When you say go, 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 it can sound like whoa, and the horses, we've seen them stop before. So we want to give a driver make their best haul. Coming in is the Pollock and Hubbard team from Prince Edward Island with Kyle Hubbard driving. Tony and Tony. .21 feet, 7 inches. Let's give Kyle a round of applause. 22.10. On 34 was his best. Okay, the next team coming in for their third hitch is Jeff Pollock. Jeff needs to let us know if he wants the brake liner set back. Yep, set back. Thank you. Coming in for his third try. Kelly and Roy on deck for their third try.
I like the clock.
Please and thank you, Chelsea. Kelly and Roy, third.
Not the last one.
Yeah. Oh, he is. He's right. Put it over as long as it goes over the iPad.
No, this is fun.
Oh, yeah.
And just a reminder of the crowd to please be quiet while they're pulling. It's their third attempt. Kelly and Roy on deck.
I did too. I forgot about that.
20 feet, 2 inches. That was his best. Let's give him a round of applause. 20 feet, 2 inches. On 34. We got one more team. Sean Kelly. You want us to set it back or leave it where it is? We're gonna set it back. Nineteen feet, 8 inches, 24.5 was his best. Thanks for giving Sean a round of applause. All right, we got a new round. Round 5. 3,600. We got 12 teams remaining. Ten teams remaining. When the freight line is ready, we'll be ready for Pollock and Hubbard team from Prince Edward Island with Prince and Barney. Craig Foss on deck. We're all ready for Pollock and Hubbard team.
That's all of it.
Did Heather go get beer?
Yes, she did.
Nice job, Corey Pollock, 3,600. Next team coming in is Craig Foss from Sandlerville, New Hampshire. Stevens and Beatty on deck.
You want to do it? Go ahead. Give me. Hey, if you go ahead, I'll give me a good duo.
Oh, yeah.
Take it out. Hey, you know that you can go like this? Oh, you already did it. But look, you can go like this and change like the color of the sign. Blue. Run, Scooty, run.
Nice job, Craig Foss team. Coming in next is the Stevens and Beatty team from Connecticut. Shy Stevens doing the driving. Pollock covered on deck with Bob and Trigger. Got 10 teams remaining in this 3,400 dyno machine class. I want to thank our sponsor, Bill Dodge, for sponsoring this event. Job, Shy.
Job, Shy.
Coming in next is the Pollock Covered team. Bob and Trigger. Corey Pollock driving. Trout family on deck. Started with 15 teams. We're down to 10. We're on round 5. The weight on the vertical track is 3,600. That's equivalent to over 23 ton rolling on a wagon. Holly Hubbard's team, Bob and Trigger, Trow on deck. Good job, Corey. Next is the Trout family from Matron, New Hampshire with Duke and Steve. Todd Daniels on deck.
all that matters.
The blue in your jacket matches your eyes. Look at me. Oh yeah.
Nice job, Todd. Daniels, Nova Scotia.
Why do we always yell at Prince?
All right, coming in next is the Larrabee Construction Team from Hollis, Maine. Bert and Shorty. Nina Larrabee doing the driving. Stevens and Beatty on deck.
Yeah. I was almost asleep last night and you took my pillow. And then I had to try to get comfortable again and I couldn't go to sleep and he was snoring.
Nice job. Road steady, Larrabee Construction Team. Got past 27 and a half feet. Coming in next is the Stevens and Beatty team from Connecticut with Buck and Sam. Wally Stevens doing the driving. Craig Boss on deck.
I feel like I'm doing some keep now. Oh my God, shy.
Karen, if I look in your lap,
I gotta make an appointment for shy.
so I'm going on the 27th
Oh,
of October.
yeah, I gotta make an appointment for shy.
And the dentist says, he goes, your teeth are coming in perfectly straight, but I suggest you go get them out so there's no complications, but they do come through. So I was like,
I gotta make an appointment for shy. These are coming through.
okay, yeah. Well, mine have been trying to poke out for like a couple of years now. And
It says it's a sore once in a while.
mine aren't even there.
21 feet, 2 inches on the first pitch. 21-2. We've got a Paulette Good. Let's give him a round of applause. Wally Stevens taking the 21.2. All right, coming in next is Craig Foss out of Sanborn, New Hampshire with Elliot and Jason. James Timu on deck.
I thought they acted decent.
Sorry. Can you do that any louder? I had to watch it because he was hitting. I was kidding. Hey, can we super quiet? Okay, we don't want to scare them. Thanks, James. Make sure it's not down.
Okay. 12 feet, 1 inch. On his first. Staying on for a second. Three feet on his second. He'll come back for his third hitch. All right, coming in next is the James Digger team from Cumberland, New York.
Oh my God. Kennedy. Somebody posted on Facebook. Anybody know who these sheep belong to? It was the
And
police
after
department.
James' team, Craig will come back in for his third hitch.
I weren't even looking. Oops. You gotta stop. Knock over the nieces thing and she's gonna kick your ass. No, you're fine. You're fine.
7-year-old Dean doing the drive. We ask everybody to please be quiet when they're pulling. The loads got heavier. That's sweet. Nice job, Dean. All right, now we got one team coming in with their third hitch. Craig Foss, do you want us to set the load back? Craig Foss, do you want us to set the load back or take it where it is?
Oh my God. Alexis, that picture was from an hour ago. He gave up trying to find them.
He's gonna take that, he's all done. Let's give Craig a round of applause, 12 feet 1 inch on 36. All right, new weight, guys.
Tell the police to get them and take them back to where they go.
Down to 8 teams now.
Paired up to 3,800.
Oh, we will.
8 teams remaining.
He's probably texting them right now.
We'll be ready for Paul Hubbard, Prince and Barney, Craig Foss on deck.
He just gave up.
As Heather's home watching football, he's out chasing sheep. Where's she? I would say he walked to here.
All right, the new load is 38. So this was the load last year. The winning team last year was Team 80. They went 26 feet 6 inches on this load. We got 8 teams remaining. We're ready now for a Pollock and Hubbard. We just joined them from Prince Edward Island. They arrived here Friday. They went early to get ahead of the hurricane before they closed the bridge to the island. Got here and waited out word from their families that everything was okay. Some trees down and roofs lost. Some friends that had their sheds or barns collapsed, but everybody's okay. So really appreciate them being this year. I think we got over about 24 horses here for the week. So let's give them a big round of applause. First time back since COVID. On Thursday night, we got a Canadian-style 2-horse pull. We had a lot of teams in that this year. It used to be a 3-horse, we changed it back to the 2-horse this year. All right, we're all ready for the first team. Loads 38, Pollock and Hubbard, with Princeton Barney, Craig Foss on deck. Very heavy load, just ask the crowd to be quiet till you hear the whistle blow, and you know the horses are done pulling. Thank you. Come back in for his third hitch. The end of the line coming in now will be Craig Foss team from Sanborn Mill, New Hampshire with Gordy and Cashew. Stevens and Meany on deck.
Braiding her hair in one half of it, so just like hers.
I'd be like, mine's not the same. Exactly.
He's gonna pass on his second, come back in.
Oh shit, I gotta move this.
Well, go please, see? But, like, the top, I just have
Coming in next will be the Stevens and Beatty team from Connecticut, Shorty and Rock. Shy Stevens doing the driving. Pollock and Hubbard on deck with Bob and Treader.
Wrong kid. Naughty.
38. Coming in next is the Colin Hubbard team, Bob and Trigger. Trout family on deck.
He was talking to your quality. And now I think he was talking to you, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know if he went like this.
Thanks, James. Maybe what? I think maybe sure.
I do it in this one. And me too. It's in my, in my videos when I video them. You can hear me. You can hear me. Usually it's what Wally drives. You see Joshua Cooper and Stacey's headphones. Like the motion. He was like.
On the first pitch, 20 feet, 1 inch. He's going to pass on his second. Coming in next is the Trow family from Eastern New Hampshire. Todd Daniels on deck. Trial family from Eastern New Hampshire with Duke and A. Three feet, 10 inches on his first pitch. He's got 3 tries to pull it up 27.5 feet. Just ask the crowd to please be quiet when they get pitched. Your go-go and whoa will stop horses sometimes. So wait till you hear the whistle blows and then I can cheer. Thank you. Feet, 5 inches for his second pitch. He'll return back for his third. Coming in next is Todd Daniels from Nova Scotia. There be construction on deck.
Now when he sees him, he's just going to burn. Are you okay?
It's gonna be alright. Take a deep breath.
Feet even. Thank you, Duffy. Let's start Daniel's first hitch. He's gonna come back in for his second. Once the machine is set, we'll start the clock. He's got 1 minute on his second hitch. Again, they got 3 tries to take it out. 27.5 feet. So far, we've had 1 team take it out all the way. We've got some coming back for their third hitch. Todd Daniels from Nova Scotia. Six feet, 9 inches on his second. He'll be back in for his third hitch. We've got 2 more teams to come on this load, and we'll start the third hitches. Coming in next is Laramie Construction, Hollis, Maine, Bert and Shorty. James Tingu on deck. Have any sweepstakes that haven't entered yet, please come up as soon as possible. Thank you. So close. 26 feet, 9 inches. It's a 27.5-foot pull. That was a great first try. He's going to pass on his second. All right, coming in next. You guys got to watch this. If you just joined, it's James Tingu's team from Delavan, New York, with his 7-year-old son, Dean, doing the driving. Ask everybody, please be quiet until you hear the whistle blow. Dean's in the chase. Feet, 1 inch. Nice job, Dean. He's going to pass on the second. All right, we got third hitches coming up now. So you guys got to let us know where you want the truck set. First team coming in will be Pollock and Hubbard with Prince and Barney. Paul Hubbard, Prince and Barney, you want to take it where it is or set it back? Take it where it is. All right, and this is the teams coming in now. It's their third hitch. Just ask the crowd to please be quiet till you hear a whistle blow. Prince Edward Island team here, Paul and Hubbard. Paul and Hubbard on deck, leading ball and trigger. The two teams have lost 30. That's ahead of last year's results.
Yes, that was a hell of a pull, James.
Nine feet, 1 inch, 24. 1 was his best. Give him a round of applause. 24-1 on 38. Coming in next is Pollock and Hubbard team, Bob and Trigger.
Love to save some a little bit.
Trout family on deck.
Okay. We'll give them the size horses. Does that work? Yeah, what are they going to go on? There's 40.
whistle in his hand. You hear it?
23 feet, 1 inch was his best, and that was the best 23-1 on 38. All right, coming in next is Todd Daniels' team from Nova Scotia with Prince and Randy. Larrabee Construction on deck.
Robert, try to hold it together. Robert.
Twenty-two feet, 5 inches. Nice job, that was the Trow family. Next is Todd Daniels. Larrabee Construction on deck.
Oh.
Your apple's over
Your
here.
belly. You're over here, bud. Yo, you have to wait.
12 feet 9 inches on his third. Let's give him a round of applause. 20 feet was his best on 38. Coming in next is Larrabee Construction for their third hitch. James Tinu on deck. And now we've got 2 teams across 38. Paul and Hubbard, Prince and Barney, and Stevens and Beatty with Shorty and Rob.
No. Well, you're the one who pulled it out. I just all over
James is all done. He's going to take 13-1 on 38. All right, so new load. We've got 3 teams remaining. Pollock and Hubbard,
3 teams cross 3,800.
Stevens and Beatty, and Larrabee Construction. All right, so is the load ready? All right, thanks guys, sorry. All right, 40, we got 4,000 pounds on. 3 teams remaining, just ask the crowd to please be quiet while they hitch. When you hear the whistle blow, give out a cheer.
I'm not sure.
Calm down. But what? I said, you're saying yes, that's it.
This is Paul Cumberland, Prince and Barney.
I'll send him a, that's you.
Students are meeting on deck.
Yeah. With a smiley face.
Is it like crazy? Is that like that? What's he eating? I don't want anything, fucker. There ain't nothing that sounds like me.
Feet, 4 inches. He's gonna pass on his second. All right, we got 2 more. Coming in, Stevenson Beatty with Shorty and Rock. Larrabee Construction.
We learned to stay for free for all You just worry about that. You worry about that book. Cooper. I mean Grayson. Sorry. Sorry, Coach. Tell them to be quiet. Grayson.
Reminder to please be quiet until you hear the whistle blow. That's a real heavy load. Just ask the crowd to please be quiet until you hear the whistle blow. Feet, even. 21, nice job, Shy. Gonna pass on his second. So now we have 15.4. 15 feet, 4 inches on Paul. Now he's coming back on. The 1 minute started, guys. So on that second hitch, they got 1 minute once the truck is ready. And 21 feet on that first hitch. They need to take it out 27.5 feet to cross the load. On your second. Nice job, Shy. He's back in for his third hitch. All right, here comes the third team. Remaining on this load, Larrabee Construction. Hollis, Maine with Bert and Shorty.
Right? Grayson, look at me.
Feet, 5 inches on your first hitch. He's got a pass on his second. All right, we're ready for third full tries. Third full tries. The 3 teams, Pollock and Hubbard, Stevens and Beatty, and the team you just saw. We need to know if you want the truck set back or take it where it is. Ask crowd, please be quiet while they're pulling. The third try. We got 2 more teams to come on this load. Excellent job. We got great teamsters here from all over with some really nice horses. Coming in now is the Stevens and Beatty team, Shorty and Rock for their third hitch. 22 feet, 9 inches.
Nice job.
That was his best, 22.9. 40. We got one more team coming in. Larrabee Construction from Hollis, Maine. This will be the last team to pull in this class. Then right after this, we're gonna take about a half hour just to get the rink prepped for the sweepstakes. We've got 4 teams coming in the sweeps. Are in our windows, number 1, Kevin Clear, number 2, Lucian Lassard, number 3, and Libby Farms and Strout, number 4. Again, just ask the crowd to please be quiet. This will be the final hitch of this class. Larrabee Construction, Hollis, Maine.
Yeah.
4 teams in the heavy.
Yeah.
That's it? It's gotta be more.
Yeah. 20 feet, 8 inches. Let's give him a round of applause. Excellent job. We'll get the results and we'll have the top 8 teams come in for the ribbons. But everybody, let's give all the teamsters and horses a huge round of applause. That was a great representation of horse pulling at the Cumberland Fairgrounds. We're so glad everybody came to watch. We're going to take about a half hour and then you'll see the sweepstakes. We got 14 sweepstakes. That's the real heavy horses coming in on this machine pull.
Robin Daniels.
It's going to take about a half hour to get the
James
free.
Tinue. 9th, Stevenson Beatty. 10th, Craig Ross. 11th, Kelly and Roy. 12th, Pollock and Hubbard. 13th, Jeff Pollock.